Welcome to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin. Natalie is at an event and on her way back from traveling, so we're just going to kick this show off from Hamilton, New York. We're at Colgate University at Seven Oaks Golf Course. It's an awesome Robert Trent Jones, recently redesigned. You're going to love this golf course. Let's go hit it. Kicking off our day here at Seven Oaks, this beautiful Robert Trent Jones-designed hole number one is a par 4, and it's a tough one. There's a creek that runs across the fairway. The more left you hit it, the more chance you have of going in. Today, it is into the wind, and that second shot is uphill, so 424 is probably playing more like 460. Be careful today, because this is an early Robert Trent Jones design. These greens are really large, and if that pin's in the back, it can add up to 1 or 2 clubs. Get on back there. All right, when you get to hole number 2 here at Seven Oaks, first thing you're going to say is, wow, awesome par 3, straight up the hill. This is a redesigned green, and it's one of the best greens on the golf course. Pin back left today. I'm going to take it to the middle and hopefully turn it over a little bit. If the rest of this golf course is anything like this, I can't wait to get there. All right, special guest joins us here on the 3rd hole. You're taking Natalie's spot, dude. She's coming from an LPGA event. Flight isn't in yet, and you got the job.
Hey, it's a lot of pressure, but I think I'm up to it.
Keith Tyburski, that was pretty good. Tyburski, right? Is that correct?
Tyburski.
He's the head golf coach here at Colgate. But the cool thing about you, man, is you kind of spent most of your life here, right? You said your dad played basketball here at Colgate. You grew up here. You know this school, huh?
Yeah, it's been a great place to grow up, and I learned how to play the game on this golf course, so it always will hold a special place in my heart, and I'm very fortunate to be coaching at Colgate.
So let's talk about this, man. How about this view right here? We're standing on the 3rd tee, which we haven't even got to this hole yet. How about this view of the campus right here? It's beautiful. Yeah,
this is the highest elevation on our property. It really provides a great vista of not only the campus but of the village of Hamilton, and obviously you can look out and overlook the entire golf course. So it's a really special spot.
All right, so 3rd hole here. Number one, this is the golf course is going through a renovation. You guys are just finishing up. Stuff I've seen so far is off the chart, and this looks amazing here. Yeah,
so we actually the fairway bunkers that you see out here guarding the fairway are new for the renovation. You have a shorter one on the left-hand side that's about 250 yards out, and then another one further up at about 290. So you really have to be careful to you obviously acknowledge the bunkers and plan accordingly off the tee.
So tough with the redesign, right? Because you got to challenge the college golfer. You guys got it over 7,000 yards from the back tees to do that. But your normal play doesn't want anything to do with 7,000 yards, right? So to me, it seems like they've been able to set the tees to a point where it's challenging but good for all levels, huh?
Yeah, the main focus of the renovation was to bring the golf course's true character out from its original design, and with that, you want to cater to every aptitude level.
Yeah.
And so, being able to offer 5 sets of tees to challenge not only the top end player, but also the average golfer is important, and they've done a great job of it.
That's awesome. All right, let's hit it, man. I'll follow you. Oh man, that's smoked. Left of that bunker, get over it. Dude, you create some speed. Little high cut, hopefully just stays right there. Missed it a little, but it'll be all right. Yeah, fed a little right too.
Just stay there.
Oh, shit. All right, didn't get over the ridge, baby.
It's right on the edge of it. You'll have an uphill putt.
That's going to be a fun putt. Great shot.
Thank you.
Keith, talk to me a little bit about the changes in college athletics right now. I mean, you got the NIL deals, you have, just in general, these kids are having to focus so much time on college sports now.
Yeah, it's an interesting time to be a collegiate athlete for sure. Not only from the demands of the student athlete as far as what's required of them for, practices and workouts, and just, it's kind of a year-round preparation right now. If you're not competing, even in your off season, you're thinking about ways that you can improve. And then on top of it, with the new name, image, and likeness legislation that has passed, now kids can get, be monetized for their for their abilities. And so I've been coaching now for 13 years, and it's amazing how it's changed.
Wow, it's crazy for sure. And then for you here, you know, academics is at a high level. I mean, kids to manage their time is probably as important as hitting balls, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the student athletes that we have here are coming here to get a great education first, and that's their top priority, all while trying to compete at the Division I level and be, you know, successful in both. And it's a very big ask, but the students here are very motivated and are very, very driven in both on the course and in the classroom.
It's really cool. All right, let's talk this putt right here. It looks like it's going to snap, huh?
Yeah, this one's going to turn a lot. The green slopes severely from left to right. We're going back at it here. I would just make sure that you pick a point kind of up on top of that hill where you want to die it in from.
Get it in there from there. We threw it up there. Let's see if it was enough. Ooh, maybe a little too much.
That was a good read.
Tester coming back.
Firm.
Yeah, these greens are great, man. They look great. All right, knock that birdie putt in. That's good birdie right there.
Thank you.
Isn't that a good feeling when you're got one of your players just tap it in for birdie, get that confidence going, that roll?
Nice.
All right, I'll ask you. You had your choice on your team. You like better putters or better ball strikers?
Better putters.
Better putters are
better
good,
putters. Yeah. Every young golfer these days knows how to hit the ball.
Yeah.
It's 150 yards in, and especially on the greens where the separation really lies.
Sure. All right, well, listen, you're stuck with me till Natalie gets back, so let's go play some more golf.
Perfect, that sounds great.
More golf to come right here on Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon. Welcome to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. I'm waiting for Natalie to show up so she can join me on this awesome Robert Trent Jones-designed. Hole number 4 is a par 4. It's kind of risk reward. The creek here is what you have to carry if you're a bomber and want to try to get it into play over here where Keith did, or you lay it up short. Short iron into this green, but there's water left too. There's trouble all over this hole. Keep it in play. Make a par. You'll be happy here on hole 4. Hole 5 used to be the easiest par 5 on the golf course here at Seven Oaks, but during the renovation, they've added some tees and made it a little bit longer. There's 3 creeks on this hole, but the third one is the most important. It's about 15 yards from the green complex, so if you're going to hit it in 2, you better hit that second shot solid. There's a little bailout area to the right if you want to aim at that green side bunker. They're just daring you to try to knock it on. That's going to go in.
Great swing. That's really good.
Good news is no creeks on hole number 6. Bad news is it's the longest par 4 on the golf course. Dogleg right up the hill. Beautiful views of Colgate's campus as you play this hole. Long iron into this green or maybe even hybrid, and that bunker on the left is just waiting to swallow your golf ball. The creeks are back on hole number 7. It's a par 5, and you see as the creek meanders down the left side, it'll actually cross the fairway and go up the right side, so you have to be careful as you're playing this hole. Long hitters might have a chance to knock it on here, but if you're playing it safe, this is a pretty good 3-shot hole. Giddy up, honey. Go! Closed up there. Hole number 8's a par 3, and trust me when I tell you, folks, this hole is harder than it looks. This green is really, really big. A shot to the middle is really what you want to do. There's 2 tiers, and if you miss this green, it's as hard as up and down you're going to find here at Seven Oaks on the whole golf course. Hole number 9's a par 4, and it's a long one. Creek down the left side that rarely comes into play. New fairway bunker down the right side that's a very difficult carry, so let's stay away from that. Hitting your tee ball into this fairway is very, very important because you're going to have a long iron into this green. Par is a really good score on hole number 9, so good luck with that. Just killing it right now. Heading into the back 9 here at Seven Oaks at Colgate University. Hole number 10's a par 4, and it's my favorite hole I've seen on this golf course so far. You're going to hit it out here to the right off the tee, stay away from the creek and the willow down the left side. Then the approach shot is as pretty as it gets, but that means lots of trouble. Bunkers, creek that crosses in front, but once you eventually get to the green, look up here on the hill and you'll see another great view of the college. Catch a piece over there, honey. You got a piece. Hole number 11, here's a par 3, and it is a hard hole. 255 from all the way back. Today, it's playing into the wind. So best thing is, don't think you're going to hit 18 greens. You're going to miss a few, just like this one you probably will here. So you have to focus on your short game, get the ball up and down. Those are the strokes you need to shoot good scores. Hole 12, here's a par 5, and you can get you some here. Downwind today, tee it high and rip it. The higher handicappers, there's a little pond off the tee over to the right. You don't want to see that because a slice-a-roni goes right in the middle of there. If you're a big hitter, though, pound it down the middle, knock it on into. Here's an easy birdie for you here on hole 12. Oh, man, did I murder that. Whoo, Nelly. Oh, I don't know if it got to the fairway or not. I think it did.
Might have caught it.
All right, we get to hole 13 now, and Keith still has a job. Natalie's plane's just landing, so we're going to see her here in a few minutes. She's going to be pleasantly surprised, Keith, when she sees this golf course and the renovation they've done. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it really came out incredible, and to be able to showcase this, to our the intercollegiate competition here and the other teams that want to come, and then also have it as a practice facility for our players is a real great place for us. You're gonna use every club in your bag out here, and especially now with the renovations to some of our greens complexes, now you have options instead of having to play the high game. Now you're going to be, might be playing more bump and runs and things like that.
Speaking of options, we're on hole 13 here, and as you can see, the smart golf coach has an iron in his hand. He's going to hit it out there about, 230 at that fairway bunker? Is that to play?
Yeah, right now it's downwind today, so probably need about a 230 shot to cover the bunker.
I've got this club just because I'm going to look at him as Natalie, and she just yells at me for always making bad decisions on the golf course. I got to take it left over there, huh? At least a good bit of wet left of that fairway bunker, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The challenging part about today's wind is that the wind is going to want to push it right, and if you were to not accommodate for that wind and hit it straight through, you're going to end up in the woods. So I'm going to hit iron today because if I want to try to go at the green, I'm going to have to aim too far left for my comfort right now.
Natalie's replacements, just play like Natalie, hit fairways. Let's do it. Stay right there. Man, you smoked that. Good ball.
Thanks. There you go.
Be all right, huh?
Yep.
Turn just a little, get in play.
The wind, see, that's perfect.
Let's do it. Turn in there, ball. Good shot. Keep turning. That a boy. Good shot. Come right back to it. Go in. Oh, we almost made it. God, I love this shot now. Get up there. Oh, baby, Jimmy learned to chip. I do knock it in. 2 different ways to play this hole so far successfully, right?
Absolutely.
2 different ways to skin a cat. Gosh. Oh, a couple birdies, huh? That was fun, that hole.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, thanks for showing me around. We finally get Natalie back. She gets off the plane, but you were a good replacement, man. You did a good job.
Thanks, I enjoyed it.
This facility's just awesome. Everything's really good.
Oh, thanks for coming by.
All right, you got it. All right, more Blasters 18 holes. We come back right after the break.
Welcome back to Blasters 18 Holes, presented by Marathon Petroleum.
Today we're in Hamilton, New York at Colgate University on this awesome Robert Trent Jones-designed. Hole 14 is a par 3, and it has the smallest green on the golf course. That's what makes it difficult. You can obviously see this bunker in front of the green. If the pin is where it's at now, you have to carry it over there to get it back there. Really cool par 3s. The par 3s on this golf course here at Seven Oaks are absolutely awesome. Pulled it a little. He told me not to pull it. Ooh, that's going to be close to good.
Well, I finally made it. Wouldn't have a traveling show showcasing the best college golf courses if you didn't have travel challenges, but I'm really excited to be here and also looking forward to seeing the rest of this back 9. Hole number 15 has a blind tee shot. It's a short par 4. You have a short iron in, so just take something up that left side.
Go in on the first hole of the day for her. Go in. Oh, just danced it.
Hole number 16 is a long par 4. There's new bunkers all the way up the left side. You have to hit this fairway off the tee. It's the most important part of playing this hole because the rough is thick if you miss the fairway, and it just makes the hole so long from the rough.
Good ball.
Ooh.
I want to see it go right on that stripe. Oh, a little right of it.
I like the fairways when they have the light and the dark stripe.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, and it makes targets good. Hole number 17 is a short par 4. Long iron or fairway wood off the tee because there's a little creek that comes into play. And from there, it's just a wedge or short iron in. Pay attention to that back pin because you do not want to go long there.
All right, we make it to hole 18. Nice of you to show up today. That's good. You know, listen, travel is brutal, right? I mean, we always fight it, and you know, but you're here, and we're good. It's a beautiful sunny day.
And anyone that plays golf knows that travel and golf happen.
Yep,
especially if you're traveling in the middle of summer on the East Coast.
On the East Coast, right? All right, so in case you didn't realize just yet, we're in upstate New York. We're at Colgate, beautiful golf course, right? I mean, this is just an old style golf course. They just did a big renovation here, and the golf course is just fun. As soon as you got here, you're like, oh, this is cool.
It is, because it feels more like a college golf course, not a championship golf course that's on a college campus, because I think of a college golf course, you know, kids carrying their own bag, really close from green to tee, a great walkers golf course, which this is. It's obviously in phenomenal shape. And you said that Robert Trent Jones did the redesign here. I like the false fronts and the small greens, and it's in beautiful shape.
Well, that's their challenge here, right, Nat, is so it has to be hard enough and a good enough golf course to hold college tournaments and for these college players that hit it 8 million miles to be able to challenge them. But also you want the kids that are coming out from the college that live here to want to be able to play it, like you said. It just doesn't beat the crap out of them, you know. So, all right, we got par 5 here, a little bit dog leg left, and she's only got one hole to beat me today. That's kind of nice. I kind of like it. Good ball.
I think right at that bridge.
Good ball. That's
looks
perfect.
Like it would be the proper target. Oh, good swing. Wow, good shot.
Hammered right there. Hammer time. Good miss. A little thinner right down the middle. Good one.
Good swing.
Hit it good. Just
You
don't know
been
if it's enough.
practicing?
Get up. No, I just play in the summertime. You just beat on me in the winter.
Really good. We're gonna have to next episode. We have
do
to
a little
compete.
gambling. I mean, are you gonna hit a shot that didn't almost go in?
Oh, that's almost two
Just
like that.
3 in a row.
Send it. What do you think? Think you'd 2-putt this?
Gosh, I don't know. This is a bomb here. We can get it there, though. I just hope to get it inside of your wedge.
It's a good goal. Safe goal. Get there.
Did I? Did I? Oh, it went
Wow,
back to
good
the
putt.
right.
Good putt.
Wow.
That's good.
Dang, thanks. Good birdie. Good birdie. Wait till you see the view from the Tito's Handmade Vodka 19th hole out here. It's off the charts of the campus.
Can't wait to see it. Everything I've seen so far has been incredible.
Awesome. Welcome to the 19th hole, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, and we sit out here on the patio, the beautiful Seven Oaks, and new clubhouse, Nat, just completely redone. They've done a full renovation here. Clubhouse was part of it, and the golf course is another part of it.
I really liked it because it seemed like a college course. A course that you can just grab your bag and walk around. Fairways and tees were close to each other, and it was in phenomenal shape. I mean, even the fairways were cut like a U.S. Open.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit on the golf course. The renovation did 2 things. They put a lot of tees really far back for these college kids that drive at 350. But, you know, around the green complexes and stuff, it's playable, but you can miss it in the wrong spot, you're in trouble. I'm sure these greens could get really, really fast from all
Yeah,
this
and the
stuff.
rough is thick.
Yeah.
I mean, it is healthy here.
Yeah.
Healthy grass.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas is the golf professional here. We've been working with him from the beginning, and he's just been awesome to put this all together.
I love this type of golf. There's with the little creek going through, it reminds me of Sacramento and the big beautiful trees that tend to be in the way just when you don't want them to. This is an amazing place to go to school. I mean, small school, Colgate is.
3,000 kids. When you look at this school, it reminds you of just one of those older schools. I mean, they have the big church and the Golden Dome, and it's just a really homey feeling school. Kids are different, right? Some kids want that smaller feeling, you know, that it's not just too big. And then other kids, you know, they like that that big
I wanted
corporate
the
Ohio
big
State feeling.
university, big sporting events, yelling, cheering. But I mean, I grew up going to Pac-10 sports,
that's
so that's
exactly
what
right.
I wanted to feel part of that.
Yeah, and some kids are different. I'm the opposite. I went to a school that had 3,000 kids just like this, and probably good for me. Kept me out of a little bit of trouble and that kind of thing. So, but no, we had a great day. Keith, the men's golf coach here, did a phenomenal job taking your place. He played just like you, made birdies.
And I actually met the golf coach before that was here for 25 years when this school was still an all-boys school. And I guess they switched over in 1971. But it's pretty amazing that they've definitely kept the same coaches and a lot of loyalty up here.
Yeah, two coaches within the last 40 plus years here on the golf team for sure. And so, and I think we'll end it with, we've been to all these bigger schools that have these big setups for indoor, outdoor golf or whatever. To me, the most important thing is a good golf course, right? I mean, to me, if I'm coming somewhere to play golf, it's a good golf course. And, if I'm coming to Colgate and I'm looking, I'm like, wow, okay, this is a really good golf course to come play every day that can challenge my game, make me a better player.
Yeah, it'd be fun to be an alumni to come back here and play this golf course because you will get better playing this course. Still have to hit shots. Even though the fairways seem wide in a lot of spots, you really have to pay attention to the green complexes and where you are off the tee.
All right, upstate New York's beautiful, right? I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous here. We got some people to thank here. Dallas is the head golf professional. He's been great to work with. Keith, the head golf coach, took your spot for a little while you were getting in here. He did a good job. And all the people here at Colgate. And also want to thank all of you for watching us this week on Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum.